was telling that my accent is very different because I don't speak Mexican Spanish, I speak Argentinian Spanish, which is
I
very
realize it's a
different.
little Alice-like. I can't get away from wearing the dress. Hey. Really cute.
Hello guys. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
That's cool.
It annoyingly won't do horizontal, so I end up having to go like this for whoever's talking. But you guys are close.
Yeah. Although you didn't do any sleight of hand in the series. In the first episode you did some cornrows and some card tricks. Did you learn to do that?
Yeah. I mean, all the practical magic you see on the show is 99% me. It was important, especially because so much of the magic that we do is like CGI, in establishing what quote-unquote real magic would be in the real world. Because it's important to me that we have like a lot of teachers who are on set. It's stuff that I carry around with me. It's an important part of who Quentin is and where he came from. It's something that I think
Were there any books growing up that you cared about the way that Quentin cared about the series and the book in the show?
I mean, like Harry Potter.
Very near and dear to all of us.
I think so. I mean, like, I feel like I grew up with him, and like going on to all the book signings, the midnight book releases, and dressing up as Professor Lupin, and I made a Harry Potter fan film, and like it's too much.
I didn't hear that about you.
Is that on YouTube somewhere? Can you find it?
I took it down. It wouldn't be good for my career.
I think it would kind of bolster your career, given your current.
I mean, the work in the film.
Right?
Yeah.
It would just show us your growth as that.
Sure, yeah.
What drew you to these roles?
When I read the books, I fell in love with Alice. I think she's an incredibly intelligent woman, and she's not always the comic relief on the show, but she's driven and smart, and that's something that really drew me to her. You don't often get to play women like that, and I think they've done some really great jobs in specific writing when it comes to that on the show. So I was excited about that. And she's a total introvert, which I relate to.
What are you most looking forward to delving into? So I don't know how far in you are.
I like this question that I think we'll get into this season, this idea of what happens when you get everything that you need or everything you wanted. All the things that you said make you happy. And you're sitting atop of all of your accomplishments, and you're still sad, and still depressed, and you're still that person that you kind of hate. What then? I love that then what question, and that's kind of part of my experience.
How much of the next season are we going to see you spending time on filler?
I mean, we're going to get to see a lot more films.
It's a lot more filler.
A lot more fillery. It's a vast land, and we're getting to explore it. And we shoot up in Vancouver, and the locations are so stunning, and the different worlds that we've gotten to create, the different looks of them. It's really exciting when we get to go to the different worlds, and every one of them's so different. It's like really fun when we get a script and we read it, and then we're there, and then we go to shoot it, and all of a sudden I realize, oh my gosh, I'm shooting something that is like literally in the books, and it's exactly what I thought it would look like. That's fun. Like walking into a set, and like, oh my gosh, we're here for the first time. It's really exciting. It's fun.
Is there anything from the fantasy genre that you really want to see in the show?
I mean, I wish I could ride a unicorn on the show, but we can't all have to. And I asked often.
Be able to ask for that one. That would make sense.
Yeah, bring it up.
She can manipulate glass.
That's true.
Something real.
Do you think there's a foreseeable way? So you guys have left off in a very critical point in your relationship, where you sort of blown up your together. Do you think there's any path forward for Quentin and Alice to be able to get back together?
A very complicated relationship.
Yeah, I don't think it's more complicated.
Alex is the one who basically turned around and told Quentin.
You know, they both made their mistakes.
For that girl to actually step in, took ownership, took
I mean, some of these are questions I can't answer, and I don't know the answer to. So, but you know,
I mean, a lot of that hasn't been written.
hasn't been written yet. You know, we were on a downward spiral at the end of last season, and they're all pretty deep in there. Things, relationships are not necessarily at the front of what they're all dealing with, and there's the task at hand. So that's really where our mindset is.
Were there any twists or turns in season 1 that really surprised you?
Well, you know, there's this book series about nutrition. So we have a lot of that stuff is lined up. And so as far as like twists and turns, not necessarily, but I guess different interpretations of moments, you know, and how if something happens slightly differently plot-wise, how that influences what a character learns from it, and so having to like make those adjustments accordingly
To how it's played.
It's been a challenge, yeah. But fun stuff.
What have been some of your favorite magical effects to be a part of?
I like making the glass horse. I like. They're really excited. I don't know. I love that every one of our characters has a different adept, and they're good at one thing or the other. I'm proud of being able to bend light. Like anytime I get to actually use the skill that I know Alice is good at, I'm excited about it. Because there's a lot of group magic and battle magic at the end. It's fun when we get to do one thing specifically.
Yeah, Quick doesn't have one of those things.
Thank you.
Thank you.